Breaking the Cycle of Child Maltreatment, Maricopa County, Arizona. This policy brief, written by myself, Aimee Arrowsmith, in conjunction with Jermaine Barkley, Camry Davenport, Julia Lee, and Julia Ressler, presents facts supporting the need to address the child maltreatment rate in Maricopa County, Arizona. For clarification purposes, child maltreatment is defined as neglect, physical abuse, psychological abuse, sexual abuse, and any form of abuse that negatively impacts the well-being of a child. This abuse not only impacts the child and family, but also the community, including a significant financial impact. Oftentimes, this impact echoes through generations, causing significant consequences, and a cycle that is challenging at best to break. What are the additional consequences of child maltreatment in Maricopa County and all over the United States that children are facing? Social, including school engagement, relationships, and abusive behavior. There are higher instances of attachment disorders and antisocial behavior due to maltreatment, which can create several barriers for children to engage in coursework, bond with peers, participate in activities, and this can continue to lead to struggles in adulthood. Cognitive and behavioral, including emotional dysregulation, processing issues, and underdeveloped cognitive areas. Studies have shown that children who experience maltreatment at a young age have a muted or damaged response to positive feedback due to the reward processing part of the brain, the basal ganglion area, being altered. In addition, children who experience maltreatment may have diminished executive functioning, which can affect their impulse control and memory. In Maricopa County, Arizona, in 2018, there were 51 deaths from child maltreatment and 30,753 Department of Child Safety reports. More specifically, 156 cases regarding emotional abuse, 1,055 cases regarding sexual abuse, 7,583 cases regarding physical abuse, and 21,959 cases regarding neglect. There is currently a significant lack of funding and resources that will be able to mitigate these numbers. However, it is possible to begin by taking the steps to positively impact the children and families of Maricopa County, and will be addressed shortly, but to continue with more specifics. In 2015, the state of Arizona spent $23 billion in relation to legal costs, hospital costs, lost wages, and more in relation to child maltreatment. In addition, in 2015, the lifetime cost of non-fatal childhood maltreatment per victim dramatically increased in a 5-year period from $600,000 to $830,928. To further compound this information, Arizona is a leading state in the number of adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, with a potential of greater numbers of childhood maltreatment occurring, leading to greater financial loss for the state. In order to address the core of this issue, it is important to see the roots. In this case, it can include families living in poverty, lack of education, racial disparities, and community disadvantages. Maricopa County has a poverty rate of 12.3%, with 22.5% of children under the age of 18 living in poverty. The national average is 20.3% of children living in poverty. In relation to racial disparities, 33% of the children in Maricopa County that are in foster care are African American, despite only 15% of the population being African American. What we need to do? Let's build a community that supports early intervention and provides opportunity to build parental competencies through parent education and support services serving at-risk communities. Studies have shown such programs can lower corporal and harsh punishments, lower parental stress, and positively increase the parent-child relationship. In addition, these programs are cost-effective, and a cost-benefit analysis that explored child abuse and neglect prevention programs, it was found that such programs could result in financial gain due to preventative services from preventing children and families from getting involved in the Department of Child Safety. In Arizona specifically, this would be a $200,000 savings per child abuse victim prevented. If such programming is implemented and the supportive structures were maintained up to school age, this could prevent 9,000 children from being abused and thus entering Department of Child Safety care and/or attention. Additional assistive services that could be provided to families would include ways to budget, career-seeking assistance, and supplemental baby and food needs. This would address stressors a family faces and other external risk factors that's specific to each person, which can contribute to child maltreatment. Current programming through the Department of Child Safety includes a voluntary program for expectant mothers through children the age of 5 called Healthy Families Arizona. This program provides several services for families, including in-home training, financial assistance, parental education, skills training, respite and support services. To qualify or be considered, a family must meet criteria including being impoverished, education level, health issues, family history, and other additional risk factors that may be present. This program has been very successful, having a positive impact on the families that it services. So what is the proposal? What am I proposing? Given studies show the positive impact of Healthy Families Arizona program, I'm seeking to expand this program into Maricopa County, which has a large population. In addition, allowing for more time to register for the program, as there's a small window to do so, only up to 3 months after the child is born. Studies have shown that these programs are still effective, even with a child who is 7 years old. And there needs to be more flexibility in time frame for enrollment, as some parents may not know they need the help right away. And I'm proposing that time limit is increased to from 3 months of age to 2 years of age for the child for them to enroll. Next, the program only provides services until the child's 5 years of age. I am proposing an increase to the age of 12. This is of particular importance as a child transitions to school, which can come with additional stressors or issues or concerns the parents might have but not know what to do with. Research supports parental support programs being effective for the parent-child relationship up to 12 years of age. Due to this increase in length of time of services, an additional proposal of the support teams being doubled from 10 teams to 20. With these changes comes financial concern. How will we pay the difference? During the next fiscal grant cycle, utilizing the extensive research that supports these proposals, including the success of the program currently as justification, asking for additional funding from the Bureau of Women and Children's Health Grant, as well as additional grants as found. For example, the coordination of tribal temporary assistance for needy families and child welfare services tribal families at the risk of child abuse and neglect grant may be utilized for members connected with their tribe. This can serve a particular population, but also provide additional funding to assist overall. In conclusion, taking action is the only way to mitigate the child maltreatment issues in Maricopa County and build healthier, happier families. Addressing the needs of at-risk families by expanding on Healthy Families Arizona program will allow families to be supported from the very beginning of their children's lives, which is a crucial period of development, and allow parents to have access to programming to assist in minimizing parental stress and building healthy long-term relationships with their children through education and support systems. The vast amount of research has concluded that this type of programming is more often successful than not, and the fact that Department of Child Safety continues to provide these services is proof enough that it does make a difference. The time is now to expand these services throughout Maricopa County to ensure that these families, such as others throughout Arizona, have the same opportunity.